Okay, so this is actually going to be a group project. So you gotta take a little time and collaborate and come up with an idea and how you want to present this. But I'm going to show you and walk you through an example of what's going on. Repetition and patterns is going to be where you're going to, one, get into groups, okay, of 4 to 6 people. I'm going to automatically assign these, and we'll go from there. We'll figure out all the logistics there. But there's going to be groups of 4 to 6, and what we want to do is discuss what type of pattern everyone wants to create, okay? This is going to take a little bit of time because you're going to think about things around your around where you live. And so there might be a lot of line patterns you have. There might be kind of a cross-hatch patterns that you all kind of come up with. You want to spitball ideas off of each other and get the ideas generating, and then come up with a kind of final idea. Or you can go out, take a whole bunch of different patterns, come back and say, okay, these are the ones I have. Either way, you're going to need the same pattern, or you're going to need to coordinate, and I'll show you why in a second. So, 4 to 6 people, discuss what pattern you're going to do. Then you're going to have 30 minutes to take photos, okay? When you're taking these photos, you're trying to, as faithfully as possible, capture the pattern. You also want to think about edges of the frame, because we're going to take these back and we're going to log into Canva. There's a folder called Patterns. You're going to create a template inside, and you're going to, oh, actually, sorry, up here, you're going to, when you come back, you're going to upload pictures to Google Drive. So you're going to come back, upload these to Google Drive, and you're going to put these in a team folder so you're not like looking all over. I'll show you in a second. Log into Canva. There's a folder called Patterns. You're going to create a template inside. And then you're going to add all 4 pictures to the template to make one large pattern. Okay? So this is, I'll kind of step you through this. So we have repetition. Here's our folder. So say we were breakout group 1. We have a breakout group 1 folder. I go out, I say that we're all going to do vertical, I say that we're all going to do vertical lines, okay? So over here, in the downloads, I have downloaded, say I went out and I shot this. I'm going to put this in here, rename to breakout group 1, Jeremy Whalen. Patterns, breakout group 1, Jeremy Whalen. And you can see that this picture is all lines like this, okay? Vertical lines. We said we wanted vertical lines. Everybody discussed it as a group. We said we want to attack vertical lines, right? So I have this. It could be a grate. It could be pencils on a desk, right? Vertical line is vertical lines going up in north and south. So we have that. Then here's the template. If I go back to home, you're going to go to NHS Technology, and it might be a little different for you, but folders, patterns, make a copy of this. So here's the copy, and you're going to name it patterns, your name. And everybody's going to have one, too. It's not just one person making it, because you could place them in different places. So patterns. Then when I go in here, I can upload the picture. Rob Reiner. And then resize that picture. And then the next one. So say somebody took, I was just kind of looking at patterns, lines, photography. So we'll take this one right here. So notice how this one is like, the lines are getting a little smaller. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. But try to take it from the same angle and perspective, and it will fix some of those things. So you would put it into, this would go into there, but here, uploads, lines. Now we have, boom. Go over here. I might want to make it, I might want to just take these ones in the middle. So if I double click, I can crop so it's just these ones right here, and move that over there. Resize. And so you're working like that. If you want to get really savvy, you could also do like a pattern like this. So it's like there's one pattern right here. It comes over and down, and then over and down, so you can create a square. What I want you to do is I want you to try to, as faithfully as possible, create patterns. Now, again, this right here, you might want to say in your group, you see how this is kind of top down, coming down, and the lines are coming in together? You might want to say everybody takes theirs from eye level directly on to solve that problem, right? Because that's what's going on. It's just these lines right here, they're kind of converging on each other. If you really want it to go to look similar, you want to just take it eye level. You also might want to say, okay, we want 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we want. We go back to patterns. You can do things like this, right? You can look for squares, and you might want to say we want 20 squares in this, or you might say we want a zigzag pattern, and or we want a dot pattern, or we want a hash pattern. And you want to take it, you might want to take it from a bunch of different perspectives. So start all the way out and take a whole bunch of pictures and see which ones you can use together. Either way, you're going to get into groups of 4 to 6 people. You're going to discuss the type of pattern everyone wants to create. And the more creative, the better. 30 minutes to take photos. You're trying as faithfully to capture that. And also work the shot there, right? Work the shot. Don't come back with one picture. Come back with a whole bunch, because you might have one that fits the pieces of the puzzle a little bit better. Think about the edges of the frame and how you can kind of bleed that in. Upload the pictures to Google Drive and put them in your team folder, and rename them to patterns, your name. Log into Canva, and inside of Canva, there's going to be a folder called patterns. You're going to create a template inside. You're actually going to make a copy. and you're going to add the 4 pictures from Google Drive that your group did to the template to make one larger pattern.